See the lake shimmering through the trees with the sun the way it is. It's probably hard to tell on the video. You can see a little glimpse of it. See the sun. You can see it reflecting off the water. Just a little bit. Well, the syrup season is done. I disconnected all the taps. Tried to pump out as much liquid out of the lines as I could. And now I just leaving everything kind of open to hopefully dry out. I was able to finally move the tent. I didn't want it where it was in the first place in front of the shed, but that was the only spot that had cleared a cleared area of snow. So I kind of dragged it back over here. That's a more sunny spot and flatter, less muddy. So that should be better going forward. We're also thinking of getting a camper, which will be nice. Yeah, set up a little stand for the solar panels here. We'll probably get another set up and put it in a more permanent spot. That way I'm not dragging it in and out of the car and kind of carrying those things around. I can just hook them up to a battery. Finally staked down the shed. We got some high winds when I was away, and the whole shed kind of shifted over a foot. So I was able to push it back and then get some kind of rebar ground stakes, drill it through the metal frame on the bottom. Shed was just sitting there, which we shouldn't have done, but we put some rocks around it and thought that would be good enough, but it wasn't. So that's staked down to the ground and solid. I'm not sure if I'll be boiling there next year. I'm probably going to upgrade the evaporator to something a bit bigger that can handle more volume, and I'm not sure if it's going to fit in there. So I might be kind of going backwards as far as boiling outside again with a semi-portable unit, but it'll be able to boil a lot faster, and I won't be spending as much time feeding a fire and all that. I'm definitely going to need to get more sap storage. I'm thinking I'll repurpose this to hold concentrated sap before I boil it, and I'll need to get some sort of stainless steel vat, some sort of container for holding more sap, because planning to go to from 50 taps to 100 taps next year, and I should be able to just add some more lines on the south side of this trail here to easily get to 100 trees for next year. But I'll need a better sap storage setup. Let's see what else. I went through quite a bit of wood, even though I only made 16 gallons of syrup for 2024. I want to say I went through probably a full cord. First kind of face cord worth of wood was too wet. It wasn't seasoned properly, and it took forever to burn. Then a neighbor helped me out and cut some dry ash up for me, and left it here about 2 face cords worth. I went through just about all of it. Stuff on the end, the larger stuff there is all that I did not burn. And I'm starting to replenish it. Let this, it's mostly maple, let it dry out over the summer. so hopefully that'll be nice and dry. I also cut it really small, like you're supposed to for making maple syrup. Um, Probably end up putting our camper somewhere in this area, in this spot, so we can kind of have a view of, we got the pond over there, and this grass turns into a nice meadow with lots of flowers, so we'll have a view of that. Show you the tent real quick. Got a tarp to put over it because I burned a few holes in the roof from the evaporator. Some sparks got on it and burned little holes, so leaked a little bit. It wasn't too bad, but this is a pretty thick tarp and extends a little bit over the entrance, so you have a spot to take off your shoes or whatever and unzip the tent without getting soaked if it's raining. Show you inside real quick. Yeah, it's a pretty spacious tent. It's like 10 by 12. You can sleep, you could probably fit at least 6 people in here if you were really stacking things close together. But typically just me. Not sure how much I'll actually be using it going forward if we have the camper. It's got a couple nice windows. It withstood some pretty strong winds. I told you the shed moved around like a foot or so a couple of times, but this thing never moved. It withstood probably 3 inches of snow was the most that it got after I put it up. More than that, and I don't know if it would have collapsed or what, because it was sagging quite a bit. But it stayed dry until I burned holes in the roof. So yeah, now I'm working on picking ramps. Gonna try fiddlehead ferns. Getting ready for maple season 2025 already. Wood cutting never ends. So another couple of projects where we want to install an outhouse, maybe somewhere back there, and trying to install a well, a shallow well over there. That metal pipe you see poking up, but never hit water. It's probably 25 feet in the ground, and it's still in some pretty heavy soils, so I don't know, we might just need to hire it out and get a proper well. So yeah, looking forward to spring and summer. Maybe stocking the pond with some fish. There's some little catfish in it right now. Maybe we can get some bluegills and bass in there. Should be fun.